Hey, what's up everyone? Out here in Santa Barbara, first day ever. Pretty insane. Some of the best riding I've ever done. I'm about to take you down some crazy descents. Unfortunately, it's just me, no one in front of the camera, because I'm out here scouting for next weekend. There's a big downhill skate event. They're going to shut down Old San Marcos Road. So I thought I'd come out next weekend and film some of the skaters, since I watched so much of their stuff before I started doing Descent Disciples. Spoke to the organizer last night, like 10 p.m. He's like, that's cool. And then I was like, oh shit. Some boys are gonna be going full on race pace with a closed road. I want to get a look at this road before I go and try to keep up with these guys that have done this a bunch of times. I also got linked up through the organizer to another cyclist that's going to be out here that weekend, Brandon, who rides for Stinner Bikes. He lives out here, so he's got really good times down these roads. So yeah, I came out at the drop of a hat to scout this stuff out, so I don't break my neck next weekend. Right now we're on Painted Cave Road, which I rode up, but first time ever down here. I'm gonna take this super gingerly, because the road is really narrow. This is an open section, but it's really, with a car coming up on the narrow sections, you got about 3 feet of space, and that's if they're, sticking to their side and paying attention. So first time down here, take it very chill. It's so beautiful, like a dream road if it was one way or shut down. This is not the section that's shut down for the race, for the event. We're gonna go down here, cross the main road, and then we'll be on San Marcos, which is gonna be the clear cars. This is where it gets nice and narrow. There you go, car, cyclists. Still a bit of space at this section. It's narrow and narrow. Surface is pretty, holy shit, look at this. What the hell? Surface is pretty rough. And a little bit of debris, gravel on the roads, because this section is actually really nice. I remember riding up the narrowest section, but the smoothest bit of road. I mean, look at this road. This is just heaven. Oh, love it. But yeah, no point in pushing this when there's two-way and zero space. Just enjoying scenery. First day ever. Hello. There's a Painted Cave we just went by. Not stopping in today. As I was saying, first day here, and I'm blown away. I knew it was going to be good because I've seen a bunch of the skate videos. This is kind of the mecca for downhill skating as far as I know. And I can totally believe it. Wild, wild roads. I haven't had much time to see many of them. Yo! people just do not pay attention. Because I wanted to get up and down this road a couple times if I could. It's the middle of the day because I got a really late, not a really late start, but a late start because I only figured all this out last night. Started looking at maps and stuff at midnight. So it's the middle of the day. I don't normally ride at this time. It's a little cooler out here than LA. But yeah, I'm totally cooked. I've done 1,600 meters of climbing, I think, in what, hour and a half. But I loved it, every minute of it. Love going to new roads, new towns. And Santa Barbara is about as good as it gets. I'll open it up a little bit when we get on San Marcos, since I've already done that once. I did it just now, and then I climbed back up with the camera, and I wanted to ride down this road, show you guys how kind of amazing it is. Look at these switchbacks. Oh. Definitely get a neck workout with camera stuck in your head and trying to keep your head up on these really tight and steep corners. I think I got a pretty decent time the first time down San Marcos ever, so that was cool. I'm pretty sure also that I did not get a great time going up. I don't know what a good time is, but I just remember seeing Egan Bernal fastest time at Full Race Pace Tour of California. So I'm not going to be on the leaderboards for the uphill, but I'll do not too bad on the descent. Mostly just trying to keep it upright, learn the bends, and then when I'm filming, hopefully the guys on behind, you know, I can tag onto their lines with a little bit of knowledge that I have from my scouting. Woo, look at that. You're wondering what that high-pitched kind of whistle is? Those are my rim brakes, carbon rims. I really like that sound, actually. Kind of lets you know that you're not messing around. Also makes you think, hey, maybe I should get off these brakes. Don't want to overheat them. Woo, that's a sketchy one. You push that a little hard. All right, here's the main road. Not an easy crossing. Cars are moving fast. And then we're under the nice and clear. Here we are, next weekend. This is going to be shut. If you're a skater or even a cyclist, I'm pretty sure the organizer is open to cyclists if they want to pay the entry fee. You know, since I put my videos up, I've had a really nice response from all the skate guys. Seems like an awesome community. I'm looking forward to linking up. Yeah, I mean, this is so much faster than Canyon Cave already. Way more space. Not as many really tight, deep corners. I mean, these hairpins coming up are crazy tight, but Canyon Cave is a lot more hard. More like Tuna Canyon. You really got to know it. Ooh, that's why you don't push the lines on a open road. Coming to another set of switchbacks, 5 miles per hour. You can push that a little. Feel comfortable hitting these probably. What am I doing here? 35 k an hour, 20 miles an hour. Round the crack. Okay. Speed back up. Nice and dirty here. Straighten out through that. On the pedals. A real flat section. 60 k an hour through here on the flat. And I scouted this on Google. Whoa! Google Street View, almost hit a rabbit running across there. What is up with the bunnies and me? This corner, I had a hard look at this one. Look worse on the maps, but definitely don't want to blow it. You're going straight off a cliff if you do that, so good to know. These corners are real nice. You can see through them, see if cars are coming. Massive help. Take better lines. I wish I knew this better, because some of these corners you can absolutely rail, but I just don't know them. I mean, we're doing pretty good here for a second time down, but once you really know which corners you can stay off the brakes, it makes a huge difference. And super tough for a little bit. What a road. Yeah, this corner, if you knew it, way faster than what I just did. So cool that, you know, there's a community of guys that are gonna work together, shut this down. Nothing like that in the cycling world as far as I know. I feel like I get a better response from the skate community than I do the cycling community or descent disciples. Not unexpected, but goes to show different mindset, and maybe, you know, keep pushing these descents and showing that cycling is not all boring ass people doing the same old staring at your watts and just going to the coffee shop. So much more to it, so many more niches inside the sport. It's just, we all look kind of the same, lycra, helmet, bike, so we all get along together, but definitely identify with the wilder side. Coming to the end here. Across this bridge, and that's that. Whoa, my neck muscles killing me. Woo. All right. Well, that was cool. Super stoked for next weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to film a lot more in Santa Barbara now that I finally got out here and seeing what it's like. The hype is real. These descents are so good. I mean, yeah, it's just a whole nother range of mountains and beautiful roads to take on, to learn, and to show you. So stay tuned and let me know if you like this kind of behind the scenes stuff. A lot of work goes into getting descent disciples, you know, it's not just, oh yeah, I bought a GoPro and stuck it on my head and then we just went on the road. I spent months getting the system dialed in, saving money for all the equipment I needed, and then getting the audio. Still haven't got that right. You might have figured it out in my other videos, and then you just gotta ride up mountains and do a bunch of tests down, and then you get home, you realize it's not what you wanted. You go out the next day, you ride up some mountains, you ride down, and you keep doing it. And then one day Descent Disciples pops up and everyone thinks it was a, you know, walk in the park, and they start giving you shit about your production values. Well, why don't you guys go do it if you think you can do it better. But, you know, I'm just whining, but most people are actually pretty stoked on what I'm doing. So thank you for watching, and yeah, plenty more to come. Peace out.